We are so happy to see that everyone here is looking so smart, and we're glad to see that Alfie Moon wannabe here has scrubbed up so nicely. I think we've all agreed that Mum looks absolutely beautiful.
Hey!
Can we all please raise a toast to the new Mrs. French? And I've left my wine over there.
Mrs. French.
You first. There's only one other occasion when I felt this proud, and that was when I saw my lovely sister off to prom. Speaking of my sister, there have been times when we haven't got along quite so well.
No.
Deal with that later. Take, for instance, the time that Lucy told me I was adopted. Well, there's no baby pictures of me, so it sort of made sense. It led to many hours of searching for any evidence that our mother was in fact who she said she was. Then this time I found her diary. Having a sneak peek, I discovered that the devil child had been spying on me and had been taking notes such as, she's on the phone and talking to her boyfriend. She's on the home phone for an hour now. Oh, and she was late picking up from school again. Another time she walked into my room, pinched herself and ran off screaming that I'd attacked her. This would occur on a regular basis. I can assure all parents that the fighting is certainly not just a boy thing. The sibling rivalry.
I can say that.
The sibling rivalry was constant. Torn out hair, Chinese burns, and hurtful words, even down to fighting over the front seat of the car. I always won.
You still do that?
We still do that. We did that last weekend, actually. Whilst all of this fighting was going on, Mum was working all of the hours that God sent to ensure that we had a roof over our heads. I imagine working a full-time job and ensuring me and Col didn't kill each other was quite a tough task. Our packed lunches were always made, our homemade dinners in the fridge ready to heat through, and Mum, somehow, always found the perfect balance between being two girls' best friends and kicking our asses when we needed them.
Yeah.
When Mum told us that she met someone, we were dubious at first. But upon hearing the love story and how it developed, we were optimistic. Apparently it was love at first sight. Danny drunkenly gazed into Mum's eyes and something felt right. He made the first move and hit send message. Apparently it took some persuasive words to convince Mum to meet him, but she finally came around and agreed to meet. After seeing his picture, our response was, "Really, Mum?" He's quite chubby. A bit ginger.
You're both grounded.
On her return home, she assured us that he looked nothing like his unflattering Facebook photos, and that she would be seeing him again. Thank you, Zeus, for bringing these two together. So, what can we say about our new stepfather? There must be something about him. His fantastic shirt choices.
Easy for you to say, look.
Great taste in music. His taste for fine wines. His amicable personality. Are you sure I'm in the heterosexual category on Zeus? On the topic of Danny and his metrosexual ways. He is the only person that we know who has had his drink spiked at the Gay Pride Festival. Sorry there. Ended up in the local newspaper the next day. At least he saved Mum when she fell in the river.
Oh, I love it.
His magic tricks leave nothing to the imagination. Although at least they make him popular with small children.
Thank you.
He is a fantastic dad to Saul, Freya and Coco, and it's a credit to him to have such intelligent and well-mannered children. I was going to say well-behaved, but what's the point in lying? But today you've been amazing, I must say. Not all the time. He also stepped up the job of damper to my boys, and it's fair to say they love him like a granddad. Yeah, you're a granddad now. When we tell them we're going to Grandma's house, the first question is, will Danny be there? He's a genuine, funny and friendly person, and he gets on with anyone and everyone. The only thing he needs to watch are the dad jokes. We're quite impressed to hear, when they met, that Mum had found an army man. However, seeing his DIY skills, we're quite sure that procrastination and delegation are a main part of this army role.
He's too real weak as well.
The only thing Danny doesn't like is sharing. So if you want to taste any of his secret toffee pudding later, as he'll tell you now, just get your own, okay?
But I think it's fair to say that Mum has found her prince among the frogs. And we're very proud to welcome Danny and his family and friends into our lives.
Yeah.
As we said before, two people who can't be here today are Grandma and Grandad. I'll keep this short because I don't want to ruin my makeup or Mum's. But they would have been so happy to see that Mum's dreams and wishes have come true. I'm sure they're looking down and smiling and thinking, Danny is amazing putting up with my mum and my sister under one roof.
Another man who we need to mention is our Uncle David.
Mum and David have been through some rough patches, but for Mum, David's always been supportive and a good shoulder to cry on. Except for the time Mum smashed it to pieces in the judo competition. Danny, here's a tip from us, tap out quickly. David amazed me at our wedding last September. His words were thoughtful, meaningful and heartfelt. So now I'd like to invite Dave to say a few words about Mum. Over to you, Dave.